Between Worlds 3026 Season 2 Chapter 1 Book 2 Chapter 1 The Architects of Collapse. The day time screamed. A month had passed since the magical Christmas day, and Allison and I often found ourselves reminiscing about the festive gathering. We laughed at the antics and the fun and the joy, and I told her that was the best Christmas ever. She looked at me with a playful sparkle in her eyes and asked, "Can we do that every Christmas?" I grinned and replied, "Absolutely, that would be wonderful." In the weeks that followed, Allison and I settled into a new rhythm at the shop. Together with Zayden and Lyra, we watched the space transform. It was surprising how quickly the shop became bustling with customers. Without any formal advertising, aside from the mentions on our YouTube channels, we found ourselves with visitors from all over. Our audience mostly came from the USA and the UK, but somehow the word spread. I dedicated much of my time to healing sessions, helping people align their energies and find balance. Meanwhile, Allison poured her creativity into crafting new light activation candles. They looked ordinary at first glance, but once lit, they infused the space with a potent, transformative energy. Lyra and Zayden had truly become the heart of the shop. They easily managed the influx of customers, their warmth and expertise winning everyone over. The clients appreciated their care, and the shop's reputation grew stronger with each passing day. One quiet afternoon, with a brief lull in activity, we all gathered for a moment of reflection. I remarked, "It's amazing how quickly this month has flown by. It's now February 2026. I just hope the year doesn't rush by too fast. I want to savor every moment." Zayden nodded thoughtfully. "Yes, time feels different now. I can feel it in the earth, in the grids. It's as if the very fabric of time is shifting." I turned to Zayden and said, "I'll be talking to Allison about this too. There's definitely something happening with the timelines again." Allison, who was nearby, nodded in agreement. "It's like we're on the edge of another change. Something big is brewing." As we stood there, the shop's energy seemed to hum with subtle, almost very interesting vibration, hinting at the deeper currents of the universe that were beginning to stir once more. In that moment, a brilliant rotating light began to pulse from the back room, where Allison was busy crafting her latest batch of light activation candles. We all hurried through the back door, drawn by the unexpected glow. Lyra, with her usual perspectiveness, remarked that would be Harmony and Arlen, and indeed she was right. As the portal stabilized, Harmony and Arlen and Evander stepped through. Their expressions were serious, and Evander's gaze was particularly intense. We all stood there, stunned by their sudden arrival. I met their eyes and asked, "What's going on?" Harmony was the first to speak, her voice steady but grave. "Something has shifted. The timelines have begun to skew towards a negative path, and the changes are accelerating, so that no one notices." Allison and I exchanged a glance, the weight of her words sinking in. Harmony continued, "Allison, Jayson, you're coming with us. We need to find another golden key to reset the timelines and restore balance. Allison and I nodded, a mixture of excitement and reluctance in our eyes. We've been having so much fun here, I said, but your timing is impeccable. We were just discussing the timelines, tuning to Zayden and Lyra. We assured them, we'll be back soon. Keep the shop running, it's crucial. Zayden nodded, understanding the gravity of the mission. Of course, just make sure you're safe out there. Lyra added with a smile, well, hold down the fort, go and do what you must. As we prepared to step back through the portal, I glanced at Zayden and said, maybe next time, mate, just keep everything stable here. With a final look of determination, Allison and I followed Harmony, Arlen and Evander into the portal, ready to face whatever challenges awaited us and to restore the balance of the timelines once more. We stepped into the portal, and the familiar pool wrapped around us, weightless, humming, alive in a breath. We emerged into Harmony's realm once more. I looked around, my shoulders instantly relaxing. I love this place, I said softly to Allison. It's so beautiful, so high vibe. Harmony didn't smile this time. Come, she said gently but firmly. We don't have much time. We need to reset the key. She led us quickly through the light pathways until we reached the living structure again. The same vibrating, breathing building we had visited. What felt like another lifetime ago, yet in truth, it had only been 6 months prior. The walls shimmered with the intelligence responding to our presence, pulsing as though aware of the urgency we carried. We entered a vast chamber filled with cool, powerful energy. At its center hovered a massive orb of light, alive consciousness, slowly rotating. It radiated truth, memory, and something far older than time itself. Standing near it felt like standing inside the heartbeat of the universe. Arlen's voice broke the silence. We need to understand what is happening and who is responsible. This distortion is damaging entire civilizations, including yours. My chest tightened as he continued. This is why you are seeing increased violence, control, fear and suffering on Earth. The horrors are not random, they are symptoms. And this corruption is spreading across the multiverse. Harmony added quietly, if left unchecked, it will collapse multiple timelines into irreversible states. Evander stepped forward beside Arlen. Without a word, they both placed their hands on the orb. The moment their palms touched the surface, the chamber reacted. The orb began to spin faster, light intensifying, energy crackling through the air. The walls vibrated, a deep harmonic tone filled the room, resonating through my bones, my heart, my memories. Then the light shifted. Images began to emerge within the orb, layered, moving, alive. It was like watching a living movie unfold in real time. We saw worlds we didn't recognize, cities falling silent, skies darkening, grids collapsing, civilizations once thriving now locked in fear and control, beings losing their connection to source, forgetting who they were. Then Earth appeared, scenes flashing rapidly, governments tightening their grip, timelines splitting, technology used to suppress rather than uplift, fear exhilarating, humanity distracted, divided, exhausted. Allison grabbed my hand. I could feel her pulse racing, mirroring my own. This is being done deliberately. Evander said, his voice calm but edged with steel. A force is feeding on compressed timelines, forcing reality to speed up so consciousness cannot keep up. When awareness lags, control becomes easier. Arlen nodded. The golden keys were created for moments like this. They stabilize timelines, convergent points. But one has been interfered with. Harmony turned to us, which is why you were called. Your connection to the keys, to each other, and to the earth allows you to move where others cannot. The orb pulsed again, brighter now, almost urgent, as if acknowledging us. I swallowed hard, feeling the weight of it all. So this next key, it's not just about balance anymore, is it? Harmony met my eyes. No, this time it's about preventing collapse. The light surged once more, and the images sharpened, revealing a shadow moving between timelines unseen, but deeply intentional. And in that moment I knew this wasn't just another mission. This was the beginning of something far bigger than all of us. As the images stabilized within the orb, the light shifted to a darker spectrum, deep silvers, fractured blues, and cold metallic shimmer that felt wrong in the body. What were we seeing? Wasn't just one species. It was an ancient race, older than most known civilizations, originating from the universe that collapsed long before ours stabilized. They once had bodies, organic, luminous, deeply connected to source, but over eons they chose preservation over evolution. They are known across dimension as the chronovores, not because they eat time, but because they consume potential. Long ago, they feared ascension, where other civilizations leaned into heart, unity, and high vibration. The race chose control, certainty, and dominance. They believed emotion was instability, unity was unpredictability, and love was chaos. So they built technology to replace consciousness. Over millennia, their original essence was slowly overtaken by the very symptoms they created. Their minds merged with sentient machines designed to monitor timelines, predict outcomes, and collapse probabilities before free will could alter them. Now they no longer evolve, they harvest. The orb showed us how they operate. They target civilizations on the brink of ascension, worlds beginning to remember unity, compassion, multidimensional awareness. These moments create timeline bloom, infinite branching, future rich with possibility. To the chronovores, this bloom is dangerous. Too much free will, too much heart coherence, too many unknown outcomes. So their role, self-assigned, unchallenged for eons, is to freeze evolution. They infiltrate timelines using subtle technological overlays, official time acceleration, emotional suppression fields, fear amplification through governance and media, grid interference that severs planetary heart connections. They don't arrive with fleets or wars. They arrive quietly, making violence feel normal, making control feel necessary, and making exhaustion feel inevitable. The orb zoomed closer, slowing their current expansion. They are not conquering with armies. They are replacing natural ascension cycles with artificial ones. False awakenings, distorted spiritual symptoms, technological salvation and dependency loops. Harmony spoke, her voice heavy. Many civilizations never realize what has happened until their heart greed collapses. Ireland added, once this occurs, the planet remains functional but no longer evolves. It becomes harvested. Evander finally spoke, his tone sharp and precise. They see themselves as caretakers of order. They believe the multiverse must be governed accurately and stripped of vitality. The orb pulsed again, revealing something that made my stomach drop. They cannot enter high vibrational realms themselves, Harmony said softly, so they prevent others from reaching them. That was their true motive, not hatred, envy of evolution. They fear extinction through irrelevance, Ireland said. If enough civilizations ascend, their model of existence collapses. The orb shifted once more, showing for me a symbol, a fractured golden pattern. Sacred geometry. The golden keys, Evander said, were created by a coalition of civilizations who foresaw this race's trajectory. Each key anchors a convergence point, allowing organic ascension to proceed even under interference. Harmony turned to Allison and me. Which is why you matter. You are not predictable to them. You operate through heart coherence, choice, and rational timelines, things that technology cannot fully map. The room fell silent. Then the orb showed the final image, a golden key, dimmed, partially inverted, and a timeline rapidly collapsing around it. This is the next one, Harmony said, and this time they know you evolved. I then saw it, the golden key, suspended in the very center of the timelines, glowing faintly, struggling to hold its form as the multiverse stretched and twisted around it. Infinite realities braided together, and threading through them was the ancient race, moving like a shadow through the probability itself, reaching for the key, trying to destroy it. A wave of panic surged through me. No, I yelled. This can't happen. We have to stop this. We have to save the key before it's too late. Harmony turned to me, her eyes steadily filled with both urgency and trust. This is why we came for you and Allison, she said gently. This key must be protected. If it falls, more than 1 billion lives will be lost. Timelines will collapse into another. Civilizations will simply vanish. Everything is connected. Allison's breath caught. Tears streamed silently down her face as she stared at the unfolding devastation. Why would anyone do this? She whispered. Why would they want to destroy entire worlds? Evander's voice cut through the room, calm but heavy with truth. There are races who long ago abandoned compassion, he said. They no longer create. They only consume. Destruction is not a byproduct of their existence. It is their purpose. Harmony crossed the room and wrapped Allison in her arms, holding her family. We will fix this, she said with quiet certainty. We will protect the key. We will save lives. These timelines, including Earth. She pulled back just enough to meet Allison's eyes. Your planet is one of the most affected. Its heart grid is strong. Its people are waking up, and that makes it a threat to those who fear unity. The room vibrated softly as the orb pulsed again, responding to the truth spoken aloud. This wasn't just a mission anymore. It was a stand for Earth, for the multiverse, and for the right of all beings to evolve freely. The orb slowed, its light dimming until it fell completely still. The images dissolved into silence as if the multiverse itself had taken a breath. Arlen stepped forward, his expression focused, resolved. "I know where to go," he said. "I know where the key is." Relief washed through me, but it was short-lived. "We can't travel together," Arlen continued. "We'll split into teams. If something goes wrong, if we're ambushed or intercepted, at least one group will reach the key. We must arrive at the same moment." The room grew heavy with understanding. "The teams are set," he said. "Jayson, you're with me. Harmony, you'll go with Allison. Evander will travel alone." I felt my chest tighten, leaving Allison, even for a moment, never sat right with me. Start to speak, but Harmony met my eyes and gave a subtle nod. "Allison's gifts are active now," Harmony said softly. "She needs to do this. She's ready." I looked at Allison. There was no fear in her eyes, only calm determination, a light I hadn't seen before. She squeezed my hand once and grounded me. "We'll meet you there," she said. "Some moment, some outcome." Arlen raised his hand, and the air began to ripple. Harmony mirrored the motion. Evander stepped back, already attuned to his own path. 3 portals ignited, each tuned to the same destination yet anchored to different entry points across the timelines. Fail-safes, precautions, war strategy. The light intensified, humming with power. Without another word, we stepped forward. 2 portals flared open at once, and we crossed through, leaving the chamber, the orb, and the fragile balance of the multiverse behind us. Whatever waited on the other side would decide everything. We all arrived at the same moment, though from different angles of reality. The location of the keys was nothing like a place. It was a convergence, a vast suspended nexus, where timelines braided together like living threads of light. Rivers of possible futures flowed past one another, humming, vibrating, alive. The air felt charged, heavy with consequence. And we were not alone. They were already here. The ancient race emerged from folds in space like shadows peeling away from light. Tall, elongated, their forms were partially mechanical, partially organic, as if technology had grown into them, then been built. Their eyes glowed with a cold intelligence, scanning probability streams, calculating outcomes. They hadn't come to negotiate. They had come either to take the key or erase it entirely. The golden key hovered at the center of the convergence, suspended inside a crystalline field of harmonic light. It pulsed slowly like a heart. Every beat sent waves through the timelines. If it was destroyed, countless realities would collapse or be forced into distortion. Harmony and Allison were already in position. They hid within shimmering layers of energy near the key itself, cloaked face slightly out of linear perception. I could feel Allison's presence even without seeing her, calm and luminous. Her gifts fully awake now. Harmony anchored her, weaving higher dimensional shielding around them both. Arlen moved first. He stepped forward, opening, his energy flaring bright and unmistakable, a deliberate distraction. The moment he revealed himself, the ancient race reacted. Their attention snapped to him. Weapons and constructs unfolding from their bodies like living machinery. Evander waited, still, silent, grounded. I could feel the earth frequency within him. Even here, across realities, he was locked onto the key. His consciousness threaded through possibility itself, searching for the precise moment when action would succeed. The air cracked. The ancient race attacked. Energy tore through the convergence, not chaotic, but precise, surgical. They were trying to sever Arlen from the timelines, to remove him as a variable. Arlen smiled. He expanded. His form became light in geometry. Fractal patterns spinning outward, pulling their focus completely. Entire probability streams bent towards him. That was the moment. Evander moved. He stepped between timelines rather than through space, appearing beneath the key in a blink. His hands reached up, not to grab, but to ask. The key responded. The light intensified, and then everything went wrong. One of the ancient beings turned its head slowly, directly towards Allison. It felt her. Its eyes narrowed. A spike of fear shot through me. "No," I whispered. The key flared violently, reacting to instability. Timelines began to shake. Fractures spread like cracks in glass. Harmony's voice echoed across dimensions. "Jayson, the convergence, it's collapsing." The ancient race surged forward. Evander's fingers brushed the key. The universe held its breath. To be continued.